كيف تحفزني أو تجعلني أن أتخذ خطوة سريعة في تعلم اللغة العربية باللغة الإنجليزية.
بالإنجليزي؟
Yes.
حسنا نبادئ.
Okay, now
that's it. I have to get used to it now.
Okay.
Subhanallah. As you mentioned, a new student from Britain, right?
Yes.
So if I was to give a nasiha recommendation or my advice to any student coming from the West, I would say, like I told you from the beginning, and like how that Sheikh told us to, if you were to tread in the path of Allah Azza wa Jal, you shouldn't worry and don't think about too much. Have faith that Allah Azza wa Jal will pave the way for you and make everything easy for you. If you had a sincere intention and you prayed istikhara, don't
And
worry
after
about
it,
it.
do it.
Exactly.
Do it.
Like the Nike, do you know the Nike, the phrase, just do it?
Yeah.
Exactly, just do it.
Exactly.
Exactly like that, subhanallah. Just do it. And don't worry about it, subhanallah. I've heard many stories, and I can say this with myself as well. You just go to Egypt and everything falls into place, subhanallah. Everything falls into place. You don't know, people come from the sky, quite literally, to help you out. Because you came in the path of Allah Azza wa Jal, you came to understand the Quran and Sunnah. Why wouldn't Allah Azza wa Jal help you? So don't worry about it. You go, you put full tawakkul, put full trust in Allah Azza wa Jal, and don't worry about anything else, subhanallah. As I mentioned to you before, don't worry about, should I join this markaz? Should I join that markaz? This one's this one's that. You just to put your foot in the door. Do something. At the end of the day, you're going to benefit from the environment in Egypt. You're going to benefit from being in an Arabic environment. You can't go back and say, I came empty-handed. No, you're getting closer to understanding the Quran and Sunnah. You can't describe what it's like to start understanding the Quran and the Sunnah. It's not something you can regret. And as you said, it's I wanted to mention this earlier. The Arabic language, yes, it's the language of the Arabs, but I think it's more appropriate to say it's the language of the Muslims. It's the language of the Quran.
To understand Quran,
exactly,
Sirah, Hadith.
Exactly. So it's on us to understand this language and the language that Allah Azza wa Jal bestowed His message onto us. There was a sheikh in Australia who said, I don't want to go too much off topic, but he said, if someone you loved very much sent you a message or a letter, are you going to put it in Google Translate? No, you want to understand it wholeheartedly.
Yes.
We spend so much time studying for our careers and with caring about other affairs in our lives. How much time do we really put for our deen? I know many people have came to Egypt with their families. They're studying Arabic fine. I know one guy in my class, he has his whole family.
Excellent, mashallah.
He's Arabic, definitely better than his Talib al-Mithali, the ideal student. Subhanallah. So to go back to the topic, you go to Egypt, you make istikhara. Whether any place you go for Talib al-Ilm to seek knowledge, don't worry about it. You do your part, and Allah Azza wa Jalla make everything easy, inshallah. Hatta if you are still studying online, if that's all you can do in your...
Go and take the first step.
Yeah, you take the first step. Even if you start online, like I told you with the students beforehand, the Arabic is very good. And you talked about modern education in Egypt. You have teachers in Egypt teaching online, they came fluent in Arabic.
Yes.
So, exactly, man. That's honestly what I would say if I could go back and gave myself advice. I'll tell myself, go to Egypt. Don't worry about anything. No, but seriously, like that's one of the biggest things. They're putting your foot in the door.
Awesome, yeah.
Telling yourself to go. Yeah. I think after that, everything will fall into place. So
excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
الحمد لله. شكرا لك. نعود إلى اللغة العربية. شكرا لك شكرا.
جزاك الله خيرا.
شكرا جزيلا.
شكرا.
على أنك قبلت الدعوة. وفعلنا معك معذرة أطلنا. أعرف أنني أطلت معذرة. فأشكرك شكرا جزيلا، ولعلنا نلتقي في لقاء آخر إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
نتكلم عن بعض الأمور الأخرى في وقت آخر وفي لقاء آخر. شكرا لك يا شيخ عبد الرحمن.
شكرا. أشكرك عميقا لهذه الفرصة. بارك الله فيك.
بارك الله فيك. شكرا. كان لقاء مثمرا. شكرا لاستماعكم، وأراكم في حلقة جديدة. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.